My name is Pandora, and I'm going to be unboxing something today. I just got this in the mail. The packaging is very beautiful. As you can see, this is the box, and I don't know what's inside of it. The gods actually gave it to me, the Greek pantheon, so I don't know what I'm going to be finding inside of here. All I know is that it must be great, considering how the gods were the ones who sent it to me. However, it does say somewhere around here that it is fragile and to open with care, but I'm more inclined to just not open it because, once more, the box is very beautiful, and if it's that fragile and by the gods, I don't want to disturb it. As you can see, there's a couple of, I'm very frustrated over the fact that there's a couple of what I can only say teeth inverted into the packaging, so obviously I want to open it really badly. But on top of it saying open with care, there's a contradicting message left to me by the gods. They called me and they told me to not open it under any circumstance, which obviously makes me want to open it because it makes me question what's inside of it, not to mention the fact that I really want to unfold these teeth right here because it's just doesn't look organized to me. So obviously that's something that I want to get fixed. But these markings look quite Hispanic or of Latin American origin. Maybe of Colombian descent, perhaps. I don't know, I'm simply speculating. There's llamas here, so I do assume that it is from Latin American descent, considering how llamas are common there. And I think they line across the box itself. And then birds run right here, and then one right here. As to what the specific breed of the bird is, I wouldn't be able to tell you. And I think these are also little llamas here too. So llamas just line the entirety of the box, and then the birds, and then more llamas here. I'm very anxious to open it because I don't know what's inside, and I hope that the packaging is done well, because I want to make sure that what I've gotten is, of good quality and not something where if you order it, as soon as you get it, it's like reality versus expectations. But here's some mountains which are prevalent in Colombia, which, I mean, they're prevalent everywhere, so I wouldn't say it's just specific to Colombia. And then another bird, but I'm assuming it's the vulture, because vulture, I think the vulture, or some specific breed of the vulture, is a special bird to Colombia. I don't know if it's the national bird, but I do remember it being quite a important bird for some reason. And by remember, I do mean I remember from my schooling, from my geography classes. I've actually made the trip around the world multiple times. I made trips around the world multiple times, so my geography classes have come quite in handy, especially since I was meaning to travel the world a lot. So I took advanced courses in geography, hence why I know so much about Latin America and Colombia. So I am quite versed, but not, a genius when it comes to this information. But more birds on top. These linings lead me to believe that it might be snowy covered, or maybe volcanoes, but it could just be the details of the mountain itself. Let me see. I think these might be just haystacks, or maybe stones with carvings inside of them, considering how there's multiple figures within them. Such, for example, is this one is a bird. This one appeared to be kind of scarab similar in appearance, and this one I'm not quite sure. It looked more like a totem pole. And then there are some Indians here, some Colombian Indians, Indians. Even the term has traveled down to Latin America and how we name the natives, which is the correct term, of our land. I am genuinely curious as to what is inside of here. I feel like opening the package. I feel like Brad Pitt in Seven. What's in the box? I mean, there's nothing below it, and I'm holding it with care just in case whatever's inside of it might, get banged up while I'm moving the box. But I'm genuinely curious. It sounds pretty hollow, so it's not like it's that big. It's not like it's taking up the entirety of the box. But who knows? The gods work in mysterious ways. And of course it has to be something amazing, breathtaking, perfect, because the gods were the ones who sent it to me, and it's not like they would wish harm upon humanity. Hopefully, though, it hasn't been hurt during the shipping process. Yeah, the shipping process. What do you think? I think I'm gonna open it. Okay. Ready? On the count of... I'm so excited here. Let's count to 12 for all the Olympian gods and goddesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's nothing. How can there be nothing? There's nothing. I mean, even if you open and close it multiple times, it's not like there's some god trick that's gonna make something appear. There's nothing in this box. I feel like someone stole whatever was in this box. I mean, this wasn't on me. I didn't let it go. Someone stole whatever was in this box, and I want what the gods were trying to give it to me. Like, why would the gods were trying to give me something and it's not in the box? Someone from the shipping probably, they either lost it, which is best case scenario, or they stole it because they knew it came from the gods and they wanted it for themselves, either because of the value or because it comes from their respect of the gods, even though obviously they don't have that much respect for the gods if they're willing to steal something that wasn't even for them, being given to me by the gods themselves. But there's nothing there's nothing. Where's my phone? There's nothing in here. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm just gonna make a quick call. The number might take a while for me to dial it. You know how Roman numbers are, even though this is the Greek world, but we work through the same system. It requires math to dial phone numbers around here. It's ringing. Hi, yes, hello? I just received a package today. It was addressed to me by the gods, and there's nothing inside of it. Like, nothing. Like, I feel like there's nothing inside of it, so obviously I'm not very happy at the moment. In fact, I'm quite disappointed, angry, just all around feeling sorry for myself and miserable. I just feel miserable now, like, you might as well just stored misery in there, and I'm most certainly not at peace, because of the fact that I didn't receive what I was supposed to be given. In fact, I kind of feel sick to my stomach that, your shipping company can actually allow something like this to happen. I mean, it's kind of a plague what you guys do because I've ordered a lot of things there, and usually it's not even in the box, and so it's a plague what you guys do. It's just plaguing me, and I just feel really sad at the moment. I feel like fighting. I feel like there's a war about to be going on, and I mean, I had so much hope. I really had a lot of hope that I would get what I was asking for this time around, and that nothing would happen, because I mean, this is something that the gods sent me. I mean, I thought that even if you had misplaced or lost something, that the gods would make sure that it would, be returned back from whence it came. But obviously that's not the case. So I was simply calling for reimbursement, or for some form of getting what the gods were supposed to give to me back to me. The package number, of course. The package number is VIIXVXV Sure, I'll hold. There's nothing inside my box. Yes, hello? My name is Pandora. There's nothing inside my box. I was expecting some marvelous gift from the gods, and frankly all I got was just sadness, misery. Now I feel sick to my stomach, so just add illness to it. Disappointment. I had a lot of hope, but apparently that shattered it as well. Heartbreak. I just feel like your company has diseased me with all these ailments now. Sure, I'll hold. Hi, yes, hello, my name is Pandora. I received a box today, and there's nothing inside of it, from your company. It was shipped by your company, rather. The gods gave it to me. Basically, there's nothing inside my box, and all I feel is misery, pain, disease, torture, and I feel like I want to go into war now, and just all around, chaos, basically. Your lack of care when it comes to shipping material has caused chaos. And I had a lot of hope, but apparently it was all for nothing. So I was expecting reimbursement, or at the very least an apology, but obviously that wouldn't do me any good, considering how the chaos is going to continue roaming, considering how your company keeps working. Sure, I'll hold. Hello? Yes, my name is Pandora. I received a box today from your company. You guys were the ones who shipped it. Frankly, there was nothing inside of it. I was expecting a gift from the gods, so obviously I was well expecting a great gift, which obviously has either been stolen or lost by your company, either or. I don't really care. I just know that it is not at my hands, and now all I feel is just chaos. I had a lot of hope, and now I just feel like going like to war with you guys, so I'm expecting some compensation for this pain that I'm going through. The box number: XVI II XXVI. Yes, that is the correct number. I really don't want to read it again. That is the correct number. It was a gift from the gods. It was in a small box that's wooden. It had a couple of teeth surrounding it, 2 of which were inverted, and it had Latin American designs all over it, imprints on the leather. It's a leather-bound box. Okay, you can recall the box, alright? And so what happened to the, contents of the box? You tried opening because of the teeth. Yeah, I can understand. I was dying to open it because of the 2 teeth that were inverted. But, still, once more, what was inside the box? What was inside the box? I can handle it. What was inside the box? What was inside the box? Nothing? Alright, so apparently your company's lying to me. There was nothing inside the box, so the gods would just send me nothing. Okay, I don't believe you. Would you mind if you transfer me over to your manager? Okay, thank you. Yes, hello, my name is Pandora. There's nothing inside my box that was shipped by your company and is causing me a lot of chaos. Hades? You're the manager of the shipping company? There was nothing inside my box? Oh. Then why would the gods send me a box filled with nothing in the first place? So, the gods were pranking me. Oh. I see. Okay then, I'll hang up now. Thank you. Well, there was nothing inside my box. But the box itself is pretty. I'll just call this Pandora's box, and which caused me a lot of chaos. Anyways, I'm just gonna go cry now.